I watched this recently, and I have to be honest. This was god fucking awful. They should not have made this. The first one is 1,000 times the movie of this one. This one, it was just, man. The first hour of the movie is just fluff and bullshit. It seems that in an hour in is when the actual movie starts, and you get what the plot is and everything, and it gets moving. But even then, it just sucks. It's just a shitty movie. So, Lydia, what's her face here? Winona Ryder, uh, is doing a ghost show. I guess that's what she's doing these days. Let's see what pulls it. Well, that's the guy, but I want to find a better picture here. He's running like a TV show. All right, I'll just go back up to the top because I just. Okay, these two. So this guy, her cuck, soy boy of a husband, is her manager for her ghost TV show where she talks about talking to dead people and all this, and she keeps seeing Beetlejuice here and there. And I guess he's trying to break through again or come back or something. And then she's got a daughter now, which is well, it's this gal here, Jenna Ortega, who's pretty fucking based in real life and everything, but the amount of buzzwords and the global warming bullshit at the beginning and all of that was just, I can't believe Tim Burton made this, man. Tim Burton's got a pretty good track record, but this just sucked. So her daughter is this gal, and she's at that school that Winona Ryder went to, the school for girls or whatever the fuck, and all the girls there are harassing her and giving her shit and everything, and she's leading some climate change group thing or something that she kept talking about. It's just, why is this in a Beetlejuice fucking movie? There's no reason for that shit to be in there. So, anyways, then we have the other subplot is so this is supposed to be the main villain in the movie. And this is Beetlejuice. It did say spoilers at the beginning here, so I'm just telling you, this is how bad this is. So she's trying to get revenge on Beetlejuice because she's the leader of some cult or something, and she's basically a succubus. And all she does in the movie is walk down hallways and look at people. I'm not joking. That's all she does in the entire movie. She just goes from doorway to doorway, walking around looking for Beetlejuice. And Beetlejuice has become aware of it, and he's trying to avoid her and everything. And let me see if they show him on here. But we got to find the guy that plays the Green Goblin. Why do they have all these pictures? Where's the fucking movie pictures? Okay, here we go. I'll use this one. So William Dafoe plays an undead cop, but he's actually an actor in the afterlife trying to perfect his role or something. And it was just this stupid. This is so fucking stupid, this movie, man. He's trying to be like this super cop in the afterlife. And all he really does the entire movie is warn Beetlejuice about his ex-wife's coming back and they're trying to find her. And then his assistant giving him coffee going, "You're an actor." and his plot and the main villain plot goes nowhere. And then Beetlejuice is trying to get back with Lydia, but she won't have it because he's married this cucked soy boy. Oh, by the way, this guy in the movie is the fucking worst, man. This dude is the biggest soy boy. I mean, they absolutely nailed it. I mean, they absolutely nailed the soyness and everything because this fucking guy on here, man, he's talking about how his masculinity hurts him and uh white fragility, and it's all of these fucking buzzwords. All of that fucking buzzword bullshit, fragility, white what is it? White privilege crap. But it's all of that bullshit. Why this is in here, I don't know. And the other thing is, it's very weird how because there's scenes where like this, she looks fucking aged as hell here, but then in other scenes, you'd swear she's 19 or something. It's fucking weird. And they did the same thing with Beetlejuice. Like Beetlejuice looks younger in this movie than he does in the other one. The other one he looks older. I don't know, man. It's just all over the fucking place, man. And then we have a subplot with the daughter here, Jenna Ortega, and this guy. So the daughter gets mad at this one point. She's riding this bicycle through town, pissed off, and the stupid ass doesn't know how to use her handbrakes apparently, and flies through a fence down a ravine and hits the side of a tree. And then this guy is up in the tree because there's a tree house there, and he comes down and starts hitting on her, and she's interested and all this, and then basically what ends up happening is she realizes this guy is a ghost. And then this guy's like, oh, well, you don't have to be afraid, and we could be together, and all this bullshit. And she's like, oh, well, how are we going to do that? You're dead. And he's like, well, I can take you to the afterlife, and you can meet your father, and all this. And oh, this is another thing, too, is the father. I doubt they're going to show it on here. But in the first movie, Lydia, or Winona Ryder's dad, is that guy that got arrested for pedophilia crap because he was taking pictures of a 14-year-old kid or something, nude or something. Anyways, he's just a pedo. Well, in this movie, the majority of this movie is them praising this guy. I kid you not. I don't know why they were doing it. It was fucking weird. I'm like, this guy dies in the movie at the beginning, that Lydia's dad, the pedo guy, because you don't see him at all. They just show a cartoon of him. It's very strange. And then his head gets bitten off, and in the afterlife, he's just walking around with no head, and it's just stupid. This whole movie sucks. It just sucks, man. So anyways, I'm just going to get to the end because there's just so much stupid subplot crap. So it turns out that the daughter with this guy turns out to be a guy who killed his whole family. And I guess in the afterlife, I don't know if he's being punished or what, but he can't leave the house. So he's stuck in the house, and he needs the daughter to get out of the house. So then he shows the daughter how to make a door to the afterlife. Then they go to the afterlife, and then it turns out he tricked her and is trading her life for his so that he can come back to life. And then she gets put on a train that goes to, I guess, heaven, basically. And then Lydia has to make a deal with Beetlejuice to get the daughter back and send this guy to hell, which Beetlejuice does. Beetlejuice sends this guy to hell. That was kind of funny, but there's not very much funny part. Most of it is just buzzwords and keywords and all of that woke bullshit talking points crap. And so he sends the kid to hell, and then he brings Lydia back, and then and then Beetlejuice is in the church about to marry Lydia, and then the succubus shows up, who's all she does the whole movie is just walk through doors and look at things. And she's threatening to kill Beetlejuice and all this. And then Mr. Fake Cop here shows up, and he wants to arrest Beetlejuice and do this raid. And then the daughter here figures out in the book that if you make a square and knock on it 3 times, you could bring a sandworm in there. So she she makes the door and then knocks on it 3 times and brings the sandworm in. And then her and the soy guy are standing next to each other, and then the sandworm eats them. So her whole plot point in the movie was made pointless. His whole plot point in the movie was made pointless. It was just a bunch of pointless subplots. None of it went anywhere. And then Beetlejuice gets screwed at the end of marrying Lydia again because the daughter found some loophole in the book about you can't have a marriage agreement with this code or something, and then Beetlejuice just disappears again. It's just fucking stupid, man. And the ending was the worst, because the ending, you're like, what happened? Did Beetlejuice come back again or what? And then the daughter has Beetlejuice's baby, which was even weirder. There's just all of this stupid. Oh yeah, this lady dies too on there. This lady was hilarious in the first one, but in this one, she was insufferable. All she's doing is looking for the dead pedo guy, and then crying about her life and her art and all that. And it's just avoid at all costs. I don't know what else to tell you. I wish I hadn't seen it. It sucks. It just fucking sucks. The whole thing is shit. I just can't waste any more time on this, man. Thanks for watching. Bye.